Yay! I just found out today that I am now officially overweight, not obese. I have now lost 50 pounds, which is, I think, pretty freaking awesome. And what's most awesome for me is that I am now 3 pounds away from the lightest weight I've ever been as an adult. Obviously, the lightest weight I've ever been is whatever the weight of a single cell is, and I don't think that that really counts. But as an adult, the lowest I've ever weighed was 157. So I'm now, if I lose 4 pounds, I will be lighter than I've ever been as an adult. So, and there's every reason to believe that I'll be there quite soon, actually, because without even trying the last month, I guess really more like 6 weeks from the last time I had a doctor's appointment and they weighed me, I've lost 10 pounds. So, so that's pretty exciting. So to celebrate today, I took a walk. I walked down to the mall and back. I decided I would have lunch at Subway, and there are like 3 Subways right on our street, essentially. But I went to the one that was farthest away, that I would still consider to be in, reasonable walking distance. So that was at the mall. It's like, I think round trip is probably like maybe 7.5 miles. So not bad, and not sore or anything. My feet didn't really like being in boots because I've been wearing flip-flops all summer. So that was the only thing that was a little bit weird, was that I was wearing real shoes. But other than that, it was lovely. We canned up a bunch of pineapple and mango yesterday, so I've got all of that out. I'm going to label it, and then we're going to start working on some barbecue sauce in just a little bit. The other update is that yesterday afternoon we went over to my husband's friend's house and got a lot of pears, like a lot. I really don't know exactly how many, but it did warrant the purchase of, I got a 24-quart stock pot, a pear peeler and a pear corer, and a scale, a 22-pound scale, because I'm going to have to start measuring out ingredients in large pound numbers that, generally kitchen scales, they do ounces and things like that, but I need something that's a lot more sturdy, I guess you could say, and can do a lot more. So, when a recipe calls for 14 pounds of this or 25 pounds of that, I need to be able to weigh that much. So it's a mechanical kitchen scale. So that stuff should be showing up soon, because as soon as the pears ripen up, we're going to have to start canning them pretty much right away. I've got a lot of recipes I'm going to do with those, and we're just super happy. My husband finally went back to his Taekwondo class after 2 weeks out because of his injuries, and he did pretty well. He's got ice on his back right now, but other than that, other than a little bit of soreness, just generally from not having done much for 2 weeks, he's doing really well. So so that's exciting, and I'm trying to sign up for some dance classes, and I've been having some trouble just getting through to the school. I tried to call them 3 times today, and so my feeling is that they must have the same problem that every other business does around here, which is that they're closed on Mondays, my only day off. But I'll just keep trying. But I'm pretty excited. I feel like I can really do that now. I feel like I can dance again, and I feel like, I have a new lease on life, I guess you could say. Because, it seems like a kind of a small thing. I mean, like, you lose 50 pounds, whatever, people do that all the time, but there's so much beyond that. It's not just the weight, it's all of the missed opportunities that I had because of being overweight, that I basically had to quit dance class because I was just laughed right out of it because I was too big to fit in my tutu, you know. And even though I was one of the best students in the class, I don't think that mattered because it was a looks competition. And so I gave up on dancing because, you know, I didn't want people looking at me. And now I'm just like, whatever. You know, I'm 30. I just don't care what people think about my weight, but I just didn't feel like I could do it. So now I do, and I'm going to, and I'm really excited about that. So hopefully that'll help me take care of the nasty fat sack feeling, because right now I still feel like I look worse than I did when I was heavy because I've got so much extra skin and just it's gross. I just look like a half-empty container. But I don't know. Things are looking up, so I'm pretty excited about that. But now I gotta go murder some tomatoes.